And hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Happy Monday. I'm Ruel Gaviola. This is Chits and Chats, aka Tabletop Tonight, AIM Edition, aka, well, with a new segment, Pickups and Deliveries. So, just want to shout out AG Fox for inspiring the name, and also big shout out to Imaginaric for coming up with the graphic that you saw in the intro there. I want to shout out BGG for hosting. If you're watching over there, welcome. Thank you for joining us. I'm going to drop a link in chat. Right now, you can join our Discord. It's a family-friendly Discord. Lots of fun stuff there. We talk about nerdy and non-nerdy stuff, and of course, it's all board game. Well, not everything's board game related, but it's founded on our shared love of board games. Shout out to Magic Eric in chat. Bing is here as well. Corthane, hello, Corthane. Good to see you here. And friends, appreciate y'all. Thank you again for joining us. Let me see. Why didn't this? Okay, this did show up. Okay, cool. Excuse me. Got the cough, so let me get my cough drop going. Happy Monday, everyone. What'd you all play this weekend? Did you get to play some games? If you did, I hope they were great. I've got my orange juice as well. And just checking real quick on chat here. Oh, y'all getting snow? Oh my goodness. Wow, snow, rain all Saturday. Wow, yeah, that's something we don't have to deal with here in California. Wow, crazy. All board games all the time. Foreteller's in the house. Hello, Foreteller. Thanks for joining us. Good to see you here. Excuse me. What I've got planned today, a couple of things. So the main thing is pickups and deliveries. What is pickups and deliveries? Glad you asked, Ruel. Pickups and deliveries is this new segment here where I'm going to unbox and show off and talk about some of the games that have shown up here recently. Either games that I bought, games that publishers have sent me, or games I've traded for, or games I've been gifted. These are most of them are recent, but I want to also highlight some stuff that I might have gotten like a few months ago and just haven't talked about yet. And we'll go through that. So it's sort of like an unboxing, but I like to think it's a little more. So pickups and deliveries, right? Stuff I picked up, stuff that was delivered to me. Again, a shout out to the Discord community, AG Fox in particular, for coming up with the name, and I sort of played around with it. And of course, Imagine Eric with that great logo that he came up with. We're also going to give away a couple of games. We are going to give away digital games. We have Steam codes. If you play on Steam, we'll have a couple of codes. I've got 1, 2, 3 games I'm going to give away, thanks to our Discord community member, B. Travis. He was so kind recently, a few weeks ago, he gave like over a dozen, maybe even like 20 codes. So last week we gave away a digital game. This week we're going to give away 3. And the 3 I'm going to give away are, no, is it 2? I misread my note. I'm going to give away 2 games. I'm going to give away 2 classics, in my opinion. Splendor and Mystic Vale. And if you haven't played either of those, this is a great chance to play. Or if you have, it's a great way to have it on the digital version. I enjoy both digital versions, Mystic Vale and Splendor, and I hope you do too. And we'll do duck races for that a little later in the show. But yeah. So let's see. Magic Eric played Planet Unknown, Big Boss Tokyo Highway, and Comic Hunters. Comic Hunters is the one I need to get the heck off my shelf of achievement. I've been dying to play that one, and it's just, it's there. It will be played. Bing says, come join us in the cold Midwest for the fun row. I love the Midwest. I always enjoy my time in St. Louis. I've enjoyed my time in Indianapolis. I don't know, but it's always been like the weather's been good. I don't know if I can handle the cold. I'm such a Southern California wimp when it comes to cold weather, and we all admit it too. Anyone that lives in Southern California, we're like, yeah, it's cold. And we totally cry about it. But hey, that's the price you pay for living here, where it's mainly sunny. Excuse me. Corthay says, when he played one game this weekend, got to introduce my older daughter to Myth. Kids game, push your luck, card draw, where mice are racing to defeat the red dragon, get the gold cheese. Hey, that's great. Been getting cold up in Foreteller's neck of the woods. Yeah, it's here. I can't even complain. I mean, I was wearing a t-shirt yesterday and I was fine. And was I wearing shorts? No, I was wearing like jogging pants or something. So yeah, totally chill today. Speaking of SoCal, I have the Dodgers sign Aaron Rodgers. Yeah. There's rumors that the Rodgers would get a sign with my beloved Las Vegas Raiders. That's the football team I cheer for. But I don't know. I think Rodgers should just hang it up, honestly. But I know he wants to go out. He doesn't want to go out like he did, with the Jets. But what are you going to do? No, I don't think any new signings of Dodgers. We don't have any room on the roster. We signed everyone. But spring training is in the air. I hope your team is doing well. I hope everyone's excited for the new baseball season. I'm sure I'll be talking about baseball a little bit more in the weeks to come. Fortunately, I've got to play a bit of. I've got a TCG. It was fun. Oh, nice. I have not played that one. What was the game one? I played. It was the one that's was it? Now I forgot. Oh, over on Critical Hit Games, we played the Altered TCG like last month, and it was terrific. I really enjoyed that one. I'm not really a TCG guy player, but at the so I've been working for Critical Hits Games and in Corona, California, which is Southern California, but they do have an online presence. I've been helping them establish their Twitch channel and YouTube. We're live streaming from the store once a week, or at least once a week. And why don't I share the link here? If y'all, let me see, where is it here? Where is? Oh, okay. I'll show the link. If you do me a favor, folks, if you could follow Critical Hit Games, I'd appreciate it. We have it's a small following, but we've been streaming for about 2 months now, on and off for 2 months, and I really enjoy. Oh, there it is. That's me. That's the echo. I'm gonna drop the link there. Give us a follow, please. And every Thursday, I stream with them live from 4:30 p.m. Pacific until about 6:30 p.m. Pacific. We always do a demo game, right? So the owner, Chris, myself, and one of the employees, Luis, we'll get together and we'll play a game, and it's a game that they're demoing in the store at that time, and it's on sale, so you can go there and pick it up. And we like to, we have a lot of fun. Those guys are great. They're funny. Chris is a great games teacher, so he's the owner of the store, and you can tell he's really good at explaining games. I let him go with it. I'm there to host and facilitate, but Chris is an excellent games teacher. So this last week we played Halloween 2, which was a lot of fun. It was like a hidden movement game. Previous weeks we played, either what was it? Wild Gardens, a terrific game about foraging for food. From Rose Gauntlet, which I love that company. I love their games. We played lighter stuff too. We played the Last of Us Escape the Dark game, which I'd never played an Escape the Dark game. This one was a lot of fun. It was terrific. It's a cooperative game, and it's a very narrative driven. It's got some dice chucking and stuff. So lots of stuff I enjoy there. So please check out Critical Hit Games Corona, and you can follow there the link I just dropped. By the way, I want to say hi to anyone and everyone over on YouTube. I'm concurrently streaming nowadays, Twitch and YouTube. Most of the audiences I know is here on Twitch. That's where I sort of established my roots. But I wanted to do shout out everyone on YouTube as well. Hi, YouTube. And speaking of YouTube, if you're watching this in the near future, or this is passed through well. You'll be in the future. Hello from the past. It is February 17th, 10:09 a.m. Pacific. So I hope the future is better than the present. And be sure to like and subscribe, and follow us on Twitch as well if you'd like. Four Towers says, Escape the Dark games are so good. Yeah, I had been gifted the Escape the Dark. It was the sci-fi one. I know there's one in the castle. There's Escape the Dark in the sci-fi one. And I looked over the rules. I was like, okay, this looks cool. But I never played it until I played The Last of Us. And we played that. And I was like, this is fantastic. It's a really cool system. It's easy to learn. But yeah, there's a lot going on here. And I really enjoyed the puzzliness of, trying to figure out, okay, can we accomplish this mission, or who should go where and whatnot. Really, really fun. Excuse me. Magic Rogers and Brady are two of my most disliked NFL players ever. I probably tend to agree with that. Yeah, I think we can all agree on that. Unless you're a Packers or Patriots fan. Big says, my Cubbies missed out on Bregman. Rumors of Justin Turner coming through. I love Justin Turner. He came back last year to Dodger Stadium. Was he on the Blue Jays last year? I forget what team he was on. But he always gets a huge, lot of love from Dodger fans. We love JT. So the Cubbies missed. Oh, that's right. The Cubbies missed on Bregman. He went over to Boston. You know, Cubbies are they're looking all right from what I understand. And I was just reading something about how their farm system's really, you know, it's one of the better farm systems in the major leagues. So that's a huge thing. All right, Sector. Thank you, Fortar. Yeah, I need to play that one. I'm gonna solo that one at some point. Okay, so again, folks, thank you for joining us. Let's get on with the show. So I've got a stack of games here. I'm just gonna, you know, open them up and let y'all know what I've got. And the first one here is the Great Split. Has anyone played this one? I got this a little while ago from Horrible Guild. And speaking of horrible, I was horrible about getting into the table until this weekend. I only played this with two players, and I enjoyed it. I immediately want to play it multiplayer. It plays up to 7. The Great Split. You are rich folks back in the day. Here's my notes. And what you're doing, it is like the ultimate I split you choose game. That's all you're doing. And these are the player boards here. As you can see, you have different resources. You got books, art, 2 different types of gems, gold, and then you have these contracts down here. But boy, oh boy, I love this. All right, oh, here's a little sneak peek of what I do with my baggies. You know, when I bag stuff up, here's the resource cards, how many should be in each, and then the setup. I try to make things as simple as possible. So 4 level 1 cards to each player to set it up. So these are all the cards. And the resource cards are like this. It's just going to give you the different things on your board. And what you do is you take one of the little wallets. Everyone gets one of these. The cards you get, you're going to literally split them into 2 groups. So if there's 5 cards, you could put, you'll put 2 and 3, or you can split it up 1 and 4, whatever you want. It is fantastic. And you know, you give it to your opponents, and then you grab, you know, you take one group, then you pass it over, take the other group. So then you'll have your group of cards, and then all you do is move on the tracks. There's cubes here. I'm not going to put them on here. So if I had a resource card that has 2 tomes or books, I go 1, 2. And likewise for artwork, etc., etc. These all score differently. It's really cool how they score. So there's actually a market for the art here. Round tracker, and then it'll tell you, like, there's a little sliding thing here for the artwork, so it's gonna give you, you know, a certain amount of points depending on how far your art track is. Tome is pretty easy. It's just wherever you land here, that's how many points you get. So 8 points, 9 points for this many. Artwork, it's based on the market here at the current time. These gems here are interesting. So you have 2 gems tracks, and this is very, I feel like this is a Knizia type of thing to do. You look at your gems tracks, and then whichever one is lower, that's the one you score, and you double it. Then the gold, the gold you will score as well, but along the gold track here, as you go past these, you're gonna bump up other tracks of your choice. And then contracts are based on each one of these, how far you've gotten up here and how far you got here. It's a multiplier. Really fantastic game. I don't know why it took me so long to play this. The theme it's okay. But it's really just moving up tracks, and I think it's this one, and I'd say, excuse me, I'd say the pizza game, New York Pizza, are probably my 2 favorite I Split You Choose games. I think it is really terrific. Hey, Paul, good to see you here. Paul says Great Split is exceptional at 7. Okay, that's what I love to hear. Thank you, Paul, for sharing. I figured. With the 2-player, you still play you know, standard game, but they give you some extra cards to pull, almost like a dummy player that puts extra cards in your hand, which does the job. But you know, for my first time playing it with Daryl, 2 players, we got the idea of it. We're like, oh yeah, we will immediately play this with more players. I cannot wait. Thanks for verifying that, Paul. I figured, you know, we were talking about it afterwards, Daryl and we're like, you know, this is probably gonna be really good at like a big player count. So that's cool to see. Magic Eric says, man, I see a dual layer player board and instantly want the game. Same. Here, I'll give you one more shot of that dual. And these are really nice components. Yeah, dual layer. Hey, Time Roller's in the house. Hey, Time Roller. Okay, so yeah, if you're just joining us, folks, this is pickups and deliveries. These are just either new or new to me games that I've either bought, traded for, been gifted, or received from publishing companies. Bing says played at multiplayers on BGA. Yeah, I had actually played it on BGA for the first time, and I didn't know what the heck I was doing. Games for me, folks, like I don't know if you're the same, but for me to really understand and get a game, I need to play it on the table, like real life, analog, for me to really process it. I've learned some games on BGA, and it has helped, but I don't know if I don't know what it is, just the digital thing. I love playing games on BGA. I play a ton, but for me to really appreciate game, I think I need it on the table. Okay, let's move right along here. Got another game. This one is a party game. You may have seen this recently on Good Morning Society. Becca and friends, when I was out sick, they played I'm Kind of a Big Dill. This is a party game of Stretching the Truth. You may know one of the designers here, Grant Lyon, comedian slash TikTok slash Instagram board game genius. He designs games as well, and this is his latest design. And I'm Kind of a Big Deal. You're gonna have these little I forget what they're called, but bold slices. So you're gonna have all these different cards. Oh, I made a big mess. I didn't put it away well. You're gonna have some cards, and you're gonna describe, for example, your skill at driving a moving truck. Okay, but you're gonna randomly choose one of these tokens here. There's a bunch of them here. Like the player who's giving the clue is only going to see this. So let's see. So let's say I play +2. So I need to somehow get people to guess that I'm really good at driving a moving truck. Even if you're not, you have to be able to lie in order to get people to say, better or worse, right? So truthful is here. I'm good at a skill at driving a moving truck. Or you try to bump it up like I'm really good. I mean, you get a little more detail than that, but for example, love of finger guns. Like in real life, I think they're hilarious, but maybe I have the -3, so people don't know this. I need to talk about how much I hate finger guns. They're the worst things ever. They don't make any sense. They're stupid. Blah blah blah. And then people will write down on their is it here? Where's the thing? They're gonna let you know. Did Ruel lie, or what number do you think I did for here, or yeah, right here. So you write down, okay, I think Ruel's at here -1 or whatever. And then you get points based on that. Really cool. Hey, Salt and Sass. Hi, Mandy. I haven't head back to work, but I want to pop in. Thank you so much, Mandy. Good to see you here. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful week. Appreciate that, folks. If you're not following Salt and Sass, please do. Mandy and Suzanne are awesome people, and they do a heck of a podcast. And they stream live as well here on Twitch and YouTube. Magic Eric says, love Grant, hilarious guy. Yeah, Grant is absolutely hilarious. Really good guy, too. I've gotten to know Grant over the years, and he really is. He's one of the good guys in the industry, really. If you haven't seen his special, he has a comedy special, folks, on Dry Bar. And I think you can find it on YouTube now. Michelle and I spent one night, he had sent a link out to it last year, and end of last year, or maybe it was early this year, I forget, but we had a great time watching the show. It was like, hey, we just went to a comedy show of Grant's from the comfort of our home. That's my type of show. So it's kind of a big deal. This is from Left Justified Studio. I had done a preview. Michelle and I did one of Jewels for the Emperor's Penguins last year. Same company. So that was a totally different game. That was a family-friendly a board game, and this one is a family-friendly party game. And they also sent The Big Dill Gets Nerdy, a dork stuff expansion for I'm Kind of a Big Hit. So this is a more dorkiness here. So math, Tolkien, and the Prime Directive, all kinds of nerd stuff. Those are the prompt cards that will be in there. So if you want to get extra nerdy, there it is, Big Dill. All right, cool. Let's continue on. This is our pickups and deliveries. Want to show off these two. Now, I've been trying to get this to the table. Well, I've actually played these, but I've been trying to get them to the studio table here. But I haven't done a good job because the crokinole tables are huge. It's really hard to fit a crokinole table on my game table. I mean, I can fit it here on the table, but it's really hard for me to shoot video or a live stream. Michelle and I think Lauren and I also did this years ago during the pandemic, and it was like had to put the cameras in some funky positions, and it looked okay. It looked good enough, but I'm trying to figure out a way. Maybe I'll have to get a new stand for the camera or something. But anyways, what these are, I've got two things here. I've got Crokinole cards. I got Brown Castle Games. This is, let me get these out here. Crokinole Imperium. So Crokinole Imperium brings new experiences to the classic game of Crokinole. So if you know Crokinole, it is the dexterity game. It's like shuffleboard on your tabletop. And these cards basically give you different things to do on your game during the game. So you have, let's see, Sub Rosa, and what was the other one? Terra Nova. And then Freelances. Oh, there's 3. Okay. Yeah, I looked through 2 of these. You know what? I lied. I have not played these. I have not played Imperium. I've played the Crokinole cards. Okay. But let's look at Imperium. So these are 2 different things. This is from Brown Castle Games, Coulter Hahn and Dr. Stephen Brown. And these are going to give you different ways to play, right? So you have the basic game of Crokinole, shooting into the rings. Bigness, your beard is so cool, sir. You know, thank you, Fred. I appreciate that. It's, you know, I was just looking at, I just saw an old video, and it's much more gray or white now than it was before. But thank you, Bigness. I appreciate that. Magic Air says, I have a Brown Castle board. Highly recommend for a nice medium between an intro board and a super high-end board. Great family business and really, really nice boards. Oh, nice. Cool. So, Magic Air, have you played these? So this is, you know, different cards. When you knock an opponent's disc into the 20, it scores no points and goes to the gutter instead. I love these. It just totally changes things. And, you know, I've always loved Crokinole, but having cards and different rule sets, I think is a really neat thing. For example, here's the Plunderer. At the end of the round, gain an extra 5 points for each of your discs that are touching a line, right? So normally you get nothing. You just push them over and, you know, get the lower point. This is really neat. Assist. Bump one of your discs into the 20 hole with your shooting disc. Very cool. Magic Air has not played. Okay, nice. Tie an opponent in points at the end of the round. So lots of different things here. And there are 3 different sets of rules here that you can use the various cards. That is Crokinole Imperium. And now, that's from Brown Castle Games. Oh, Magic Air says they have Crokinole Billiards too, where you use small sticks to flick the disc. I love that. Isn't that Karoom or something? Karoom? I don't know. Okay, now the Crokinole cards. This is what I was so excited about. This out here. These are Han cards. Okay. So, where is it? There it is. I never thought I'd be able to play Crokinole Solitaire. This is a 1-player game, folks. So you have the different objectives. Yeah, let me get the cards out here. You have the different dice, okay? And this is where the discs are gonna go. You can see here where they go, right? So you just draw cards, set yourself up, and supposed to take out all opponent's discs on the board, then score a 20 to win. If your opponent has 4 more discs remaining at the end of step 1, okay, or if you can't draw a card when prompted, you lose. So it's not easy. Like, you know, trying to hit that 20 on demand, way, you know, it's tougher than, I mean, yeah, I think I like to think I'm a pretty decent player, but it's not always easy to get that 20 shot. And then again, you're worried about where, you know, you're drawing cards, putting the opponent's pieces there, and then trying to knock them out of the way. So really cool way to do a solitaire game, being card driven. Oh, it's almost like a Crokinole Automa, right? That's what I really appreciate about it. Yeah, you have different cubes here as well. What do the cubes do? I forget what that is. Shoot, because I know you do the opponent's discs and stuff. Oh no, these are different colored dice. That's what it meant. Yeah, associated with level. You draw, and then that's how many, or you roll, then that's how many cards you draw, and so forth. Yeah. Very, very cool. And then the different cards, blue is adding a disc, orange are increasing difficulty in some way, and then purple are giving you advantage. They're like the saving grace, they say. So if you're looking to play, now there is another set of rules, elimination. I haven't even looked at it. Once I saw solitaire, that's where I was. So one of these days, I'm going to get this on the table on live stream or video to show off how to play Crokinole board cards solo. And then I want to do some kind of thing here to show off the Brown Castle games as well. Crokinole Imperium. Hey, Bonds is in the house. Hi, Bonds. Hi, Taunt. And hi, Stats. Wow. Thank you, folks, for joining today. Good morning. or good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you may be. Bonds, I just, Michelle directed me to a post of yours on Facebook recently regarding Gen Con. Message me, text me if you're still having trouble getting a pass. I can, let's talk about that. Folks, if you're just joining, thank you, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube. This is a new thing I'm doing here called Pickups and Deliveries, and this is where I'm just going over the games I've either picked up or have delivered to me recently. Let's see, here's another one. I'm a big Yahtzee dork, folks, and the op has Yahtzees for literally almost every theme. And they sent me a bunch, I think it was last year, and this is the one I haven't played yet. But I'm going to, eventually play it because they're all the same. Yahtzee is just the OG roll and write. And this one is the National Parks Edition. And from what I understand, I don't think it actually changes anything in the rules. It's still standard Yahtzee. But the cool thing is, a lot of the Yahtzees that the op produces, there'll be like one little twist or something, one of the rules is different or whatever. So I always like to, pick them up and see what they do differently. I don't think this one does anything differently, but I do like the cup. And that's what these are all about, right? These little containers, this little cup, for the dice. Yeah. Very cool. National Parks. My favorite, I like the food ones. I have the Spam can. I have the Sriracha bottle. Those are my favorite. Fortar says, Gen Con has been a bit of a struggle for a lot of people already. We've heard, oh, okay. Yeah, even like my contacts there, it seems like something was changing from last year to this year. And I mean, I won't, well, we'll talk offline, Bonds, if anyone wants to talk offline. Yeah, we'll talk. Anyways, Yahtzee, the National Parks, what is this supposed to be? Is this supposed to be like a trash can? No. I don't know. It's like keep your parks clean, I guess, right? Trash can. I don't know. But hey, here are the dice. Let's take a look at the dice. And don't cut yourself, Ruel. Don't cut yourself. Anyways, Yahtzee. Y'all, I'm sort of assuming everyone's played Yahtzee, but some people haven't. Yahtzee is the original roll and write game. You're gonna. Oh, these are nice chunky dice. I like these dice. Okay. So the original one was standard 6-sided dice, pips 1 through 6. You roll them first time, and then you may either stop and score, or you can keep ones, whatever you want, and then roll again. Keep any number, roll again. Oh, okay. So I've got 4 of a kind here. I've got 4, whatever these are, little pillars. So then I would go to my score sheet, and whatever 4 of a kind, I would score that for whatever this is worth. So these are 2s. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Then the moose is worth 5. Didn't score anything. Then you have straights and full houses, and then you have 3 of a kinds and so forth. It's poker dice style, and it's been around since I think 1950, and it's inspired a whole new genre. I mean, it started, from what I understand, it's basically started roll and writes, or is like one of the first, if not the first, roll and write. And thanks to Suzanne Sheldon and other fans, they really, in recent times, we've had a renaissance of roll and writes, and we've had flip and fills and so forth. So, but Yahtzee's the OG. And yeah, Magic there. So there's symbols, like we have a Ranger's hat, and there's little numbers on the corner here. Bottom corner, number 6. We have a drop of water, number 3. The moose is 5, etc., etc. Oh, there's like a cannon. Cannon is 2. Oh, is that 2? What was the yellow thing there? Oh, that was the 1. I thought that was a 2. So, yeah, there it is. Yahtzee. And what's always cool is you can put all the rules and the score sheets into the container. There's your game, ready to go. Yahtzee National Parks Travel Edition. That one was sent to me by the op. Shout out to the op. Here's another one. And I just did a solo game of this. I don't know why I have this in the pile. Maybe because I just like it so much. But you can see you could check out my solo video, folks, for Avant Card. Terrific card deck building game. I highly recommend it. And it's super easy to get into. It really streamlines a lot of stuff. And I showed this to my buddy Daryl this weekend. instant love. Really, really enjoyed it. So this was just in the pile, but I'm always happy to talk about it. You know what I'm going to do too? I'm going to do a solo of the new expansion, the Singaporeans, which they sent to me. But I'm not going to unbox this just because I've already done a video. So that was from Resident Games. Thanks to them. Paul says, Ruo, have you ever played Sausage Sizzle? It's Yahtzee on steroids. By far our favorite filler game. Yeah, Paul, I don't know if I thought I did a video for it. But thank you for sharing that, Paul. Yeah, Sausage Sizzle. It takes the elements of Yahtzee, trying to get, sets of similar symbols, but it throws in a little twist with a sausage, which I love because you're going to roll the animals and the numbers and you're going to multiply them. But what's the really cool twist is let's say I had like 3 bears and then I rolled 2 sausages and there were like a 2, a 3, and a 1, or no, wait, the numbers. There's a 3, a 2, and then I rolled a sausage. That's 1. So you always take your number of animals, similar animals, like 3 bears, and then multiply it by your lowest number. So I rolled a sausage, that's 1. So 3 times 1, only 3. But if I stop, and let's say I had a 4, a 3, and a 3, and then I had 4 bears, then it'd be 3 times 4. Really cool. But the cool thing is pushing your luck, trying to get all 7 sausage, or all the sausages, like they're singles. I think it's like 4 of them. If you get all those, instead of multiplying by 1, you'll multiply by 7. So it's got this really cool push your luck element to it, which I really enjoyed. Thanks for that, Paul. Excuse me. The next one up from Deliveries Games. And this is funner than I thought it was. So Wolfgang Kramer, big name. You all know. Oh, what was the? I was just talking about one of his games. What was it? Wolfgang. I'm gonna get the keyboard out. BGG Wolfgang Kramer. I would say Wolfgang Kramer, but I know that's super American accent. How is it Wolfgang Kramer? El Grande, duh. That's what I was just talking about. That. Hey, Bonds, has this and need to learn. I'll teach it to you right now. Flash 10. It's a real-time game. It's got a deck of cards numbered 0 through 99. Okay, so there's 99 cards, but there's actually extra cards, these flash cards here. Thunderstorms, that's what they're called. So I'll just deal out a hand real quick. So you shuffle up the cards. Put this right there. Okay, so I've shuffled the cards. Right? That was a quick shuffle. It was so fast you didn't see it. So 1, 2, everyone's going to get 10 cards. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that fit? Yeah, that fit. Perfect. Leave that there. So that'll be yours, Bonds and friends. My cards are going to be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, perfect. Now, I'll put the deck in the middle. We're going to be drawing from this deck at the same time. So there's going to be a lot of fighting over the deck. Okay, so hopefully everyone understands that. Now, we're all set. Now, the object of the game is to get all your cards in ascending order, 0 through 99. Of course, you can skip numbers, right? So I could have a 1, a 10, 11, 25, 39, etc. As long as it's all the way across in ascending order. So now at the start of the game, everyone's going to flip their cards and leave them in place. Okay. All right. So here's mine. So again, the numbers are 0 through 99. I know I'm not going to end with this 47. I would literally have to have all these cards under 47. And this 6, no, that doesn't do anything. It's not going to help. So let me flip over yours. Oh, there's a 0. Okay, so that's going to be no good. All right, so you're going left to right as well. Of course, it would look different, but 85 is pretty good to end with. Now, what are you going to do when you say go? Everyone's just going to grab one card, and then you're going to place this on any card here. So this 56, maybe I want to cover up this one here. Again, I'm not going. I have a 4, 72, 59. If the game were here to stop here, I would score these two. These are the only ones I have in ascending order, and then this one is doesn't, it's out of order. So I'd score 2 points. The round ends when someone has all 10 in order. Okay, so we're doing it at the same time. Let's say I do this. I got an 86. I'll put this there. Bonds and Friends has a 28. They put it there. We're grabbing cards. We're going as fast as we can. Blah, blah, blah. Maybe I have the 25 here. Ooh, Bonds got the 99. Is that 99 or 66? 99. Thunderstorm card. This is interesting. This is the one interesting thing about the game. What is a thunderstorm card? I'm glad you asked, Ruel. A thunderstorm card you can place anywhere, and that basically lets you skip this. Okay, so let's say Bond's got this, and she puts it on the 0. Now she's got 22, 28. This is like a wild. So 48. So she's actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row, 6 in a row. Actually, not 6. I shouldn't say that because he has a 78 here. Why don't we put a 5 there? Let's just say she pulled that. So she has this. That's safe. 5, 22, 28. This is safe. Like a wild. 48, 65, 69, 53. So she just needs to get rid of this one here or cover that. So let's go. Let's say she puts this 1 here, covers up that thunderstorm. And she puts a 70 there. Then she says stop. So she's done it. 1, 5, 22, 28, thunder, 48, 65, 69, 70, 99. That's great. Bonds has stopped there. But here's the thing. Here's the catch. The thunderstorm cards, -1 that, for everyone's showing. So you got 10 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 that are in a row, -1 because it's a thunder. So you score 9 points. But there's another twist. What is that other twist? I'm glad you asked, Ruel. The other twist is some of these cards have lightning bolts on them. So here's 1, 2, and 3. Those are additional points. So you had the 10 minus the 1, that's 9, plus an additional 3, that's 12. Yeah, the magic error. But wait, there's more. Yeah, so you would score 12. And let's say, let me see if I can just put some fake stuff here. We'll say I'm here, 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 and here. Okay. No. We'll stop it. We'll say it's like this. Okay. So Bonds is stopped there, and friends here. So you got 12 points. 10 for this across, 3 extra for the lightning bolts, 13 minus the 1 thunderstorm, 12. Now, because we stopped there, I had to stop too. Let's go look at mine. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this is out of order. So I've got 5 plus my 2 lightning bolts, 7, but minus 2 thunderstorms, 5. So I have 5 points. And oh my gosh, Bond says I bought a Glad You Asked Ruel shirt and sticker. Nice. Thank you, Bonds, for your support. Friends, over on Good Time Society, we have a Good Time Society merch shop, and there is a Glad You Asked Ruel shirt and sticker available. That is for purchase. So check that out. Thank you, Bonds. I really appreciate that. So I've stopped here. I've got my 5, 6, 7 minus 2. I've got 5 points. So that's the end of the round. Now, it's up to you. You could just play the one round and it's over, or you can play to like a set number of points, like say 50 points. So Bonds and Friends, you have 12, I have 5. We reshuffle things and then we go again. And that's Flash 10. That is literally it. It's a quick filler game. Yeah, I played this with two players this weekend. My buddy Daryl. We had a good time. It's another game I feel like it'd be fun to play multiplayer. Yeah, Bonds. Yeah, you've taught me so many games over the years. Always happy to return the favor. So that is Flash 10. Hopefully you get to play it soon, Bonds. It's a fun one. Nice little filler. Let's continue on here. I'm gonna take some more orange juice. And let's move on to the next game. What do I have on the table here? Or for the pickups and deliveries, let's move on to this one here. Light in the Dark. This showed up recently. It's a solo dungeon crawl game set in the world of Pest. I want to shout out Arcona Games for sending this over. I love solo, like dungeon crawl games. I think I prefer to play them solo anyways. I just sort of like to, just do my own thing. And you have these different cards here. Where's the rule book? Oh, here it is. So you have boss cards, hero cards, and enemy cards, and then you have your stats as well. So, really standard dungeon crawl stuff. You're delving in there, trying to, get treasures, beat monsters, and eventually beat the boss. And there's all the tokens and whatnot. So what I like about this, it's really compact. I feel like once I got it, I'm like, okay, when I go to Gen Con or whatever convention, this is going on the plane with me. So you could totally play this on like the airplane tray, and I like to do that. Hey, Dutch, thanks for joining us. Good to see you. Dutch Yoda in house, folks. Shout out to Dutch. So yeah, you have your dice as well. I'm always down with rolling dice, cubes to track stuff. Let's take a quick look at some of the characters here. We have the fighter, the rider, the explorer. Sort of creepy art here, right? And then here's all the stats that you're keeping track of, player phase, scared villagers and whatnot. I believe these are the locations. Yeah, this says terrain. Terrain. Yeah, so you got a market here. There's villages and there's danger. So yeah, pretty, common stuff that you see in dungeon crawls. Let's get the old box cutter here to get through this. These are the enemies that you'll be fighting and items that you can collect. I think this is one of those quick play that's like a 30-minute game. So again, another thing that I love about these type of games. Leader of the pack, Thorin the Wise, there's a wolf pack, bandits, basic shield. Oh, okay, so you get some items too, right? Level up your torch wand. You see it, the dice. You're going to have some dice manipulation as well, dice placement. And I think, excuse me, I think that's what really attracted me to the game. Anytime you have like dice placement, dice rolling, I'm all about it. So yeah, that is Light in the Dark, a solo dungeon crawl game set in the world of Pest. Okay, so that's a solo game I'm looking forward to. So yeah, you'll be seeing this on the channel soon enough. So 15 to 30 minutes, one player. Yeah, you'll definitely be seeing this sooner rather than later. Hopefully, we all know how schedules go. Next one up. By the way, Dutch and friends, if you just join us, this is Pickups and Deliveries. These are games that I've either bought, been gifted, traded for, or received from publishers. Explorers, this one I bought on, what was it? Was it one of those, some game sale? Forgot what it was. Oh, man. I forget. But I got a really good deal on it. That's all I remember. This is a game by Phil Walker Harding. Praise be. It is a roll and write. And it's got tiles and whatnot. I've already cut out. I've punched out the boards and stuff. So you're going to be... this is how you're going to be, this example, like scoring and stuff. You have your boards. You punch those out. And then you're going to add your tiles as you play. And you have the different scoring as well. I have not learned how to play this yet. I just punched everything out, looked at it, was like, okay, this seems cool. But as always, it's a Phil Walker Harding game. I'm pretty sure I'm going to love it. So, again, another one that you can solo, I believe. Yeah, 1 to 4 players, ages 8 to 99. So if you're 98 years old, you're still on the wire, you can play this, folks. Praise be. Thank you, Magic Eric. So that's Explorers from Phil Walker Harding. Next up is South Swords Olympus from L99 Games. This is a 2-player game, 15 minutes. This is unleash heroes and monsters to conquer the battlefield and turn your foes to serve you. So this is one of those games that you'll be shifting alliances, right, depending on what cards are out there. So let me show you the cards. I already punched out the tokens and stuff. I can tell the tokens just went underneath. Yep, there they are. I need to get a baggie for this. They didn't give me a baggie. So, one player gets, I believe, this deck here. Is that how it works? I forget. Is it colors? No. I think these were... Anyways. You're going to be... Oh, it's, yeah, flipped over. Either this side or this side. You'll be building a grid on the table, right? And depending on how they play it, some cards are going to turn over, some are not. So it's got it's got an abstract feel to it, but it's more than abstract because it's got, the different things you can do depending on how you rotate tiles. It's going to score you points. You are going to battle, right? Here's the battles here. And by battling, then you'll be able to turn over cards to your side. And then you can play a couple of, it's like 2 rounds. It's like a super quick game. Yeah, onward to round 2. Yeah, at the end of the second round, the board should be a full 5x5 square, and then you just see who has the most points. So, super quick. I love that, and I love these battling games, card games that are going to be played like that quickly. And since it's got that spatial element, right? 5x5. I think that's always interesting to me, because it does remind me of a great abstract game, puzzle, or abstract game where. Like chess or checkers or whatever, where you try. It's almost like area control or area majority or whatever, trying to control those. I do need to get a baggie for this. I don't have one handy. That's sort of a pain. Because yeah, these little tokens or whatever are gonna go on certain cards and give you, I think, more points or more influence per section. So that is Cell Swords Olympias from L99 Games. Moving right along. Oh, another one from Deliveries. I got this a while ago, actually, and I feel bad I haven't played it. Is it Savernaki Forest? Savernok Forest? I don't know how to pronounce it. But this is a tile laying game. 2 to 4 players, about 30 minutes or so. And I love the artwork in this. This is why I don't understand why I haven't played this artwork. This is like, to me, it feels like classic Disney. To me, I don't know, but that's like the resource board. You have your different resources, and you're gonna go there. And what this reminded me of was sort of like Karuba, the tile laying game, or the card game. So you have Karuba, right? That's the one where it's almost like a bingo style game. Everyone's got their own board. But then they took that and then streamlined it down to Karuba tiles, or Karuba card game. And this one reminds me of that. So you're going to have your different cards here, and you're building the forest, and you have a path, right? And as you build the path, you'll see the different resources you can get, and, eventually you want to score the points. I think it's like you fill these up. Again, I have not, it's been a while since I looked at this rules, but I don't, you know what? I think this, I don't know why I haven't played it. I think it's just one of those games that this looks really cool, and I forgot all about it. Hey, Slivers, hi, Slivers. We're doing some pickups and deliveries, just opening up some games that I have received recently. This one is from Devere. And yeah, as you can see here, you're going to be, laying down tiles, the tiles here to pick up resources and hopefully score the most points at the end of the game. End of the round, and I love the artwork. It really does remind me of classic Disney for some reason. And as you get the different animals, that's what it is. The animals give you like different abilities and stuff. Really cool. It'll get played someday, folks. I promise you. We'll get it on the tables soon enough. So shout out to Devere for sending that over. That is Savernok Forest, or Savernaki Forest. Okay, moving right along. Another one I've had for a while, Tiny Ninjas Heroes. Tiny Ninjas I really enjoyed, and this one is Tiny Ninjas Heroes by Ryan Leininger, and artwork by Bakhtar Dwai and Hans Ekaputra. This one has a solo mode, which I don't remember if the original Tiny Heroes does. But here's the thing. The original one, just like the original, this is really cool. It's got a magnetic cardboard box here, the magnetic seal, which I love. You open this up, turn it around, and this is your board. You are going to be playing here. This is, Tiny Ninjas, I feel like, is it an underrated game or it's not talked enough. Like, just this alone, you have a bunch of dice, and you're battling. So yet another battling game, 2-player game. It does have a solo mode. You have all the different characters here. In Apocalypse, I guess these are tiny ninja zombies, I guess. Yeah, I really need to learn how to play this solo game. Hey, is Amanda Panda here? There's a panda for you, Amanda. There's a couple of pandas here. Different dice. Now, I do remember in the original game, they did not have a 4-sided. So they've added elements here. But yeah, look at these dice. They're gorgeous. And you slide them here. We have the magnetic pieces here that go onto, where are these? Oh, onto the board here to keep track of points and stuff. And first, I believe it's a first one race to 5. B. Travis says that box is so nice for a quick setup. I hope more designers use this method. I agree. I 100% agree. This is one of those things, let me get to your game faster, right? Like, what did we play recently? I played something. Was it Tealetum? I love Tealetum, but man, the setup for that took way longer than I was hoping it would. I mean, again, terrific game, but let's make things easier to get to the table, folks, by having quick setup. This is a genius level board. And the original Tiny Ninjas was similar, where you open up the box and you play in the box, right? So this one definitely looks different. I feel like this one's taking the next level where they have like these dice that you're gonna place on here and battle each other. Whereas the original Tiny Ninjas, and I love the theme, these tiny little ninjas fighting, right? The original Tiny Ninjas, I don't think they had this element to it. Yeah, I was right. Yeah, zombies, right? So we have zombies, zombie tokens, one player setup. So that's what I want to do. I don't think the original Tiny Ninjas had the solo game, so I want to get this here. Okay, so shout out to the Tiny Ninjas Heroes team for sending this over. They sent this over a while ago. I want to thank them for doing that. And unfortunately, I just have not been able to get it to the table. But again, here's another thing why I wanted to do this pickups and deliveries. Just seeing these games again. I don't know about you. I just see them and I get excited again. It's like, oh, I forgot I had this in my hand or in on the shelf of opportunity. And now that I see it again, I was like, dang it, why have I played this? I need to play it. So there's that. And then this is Heroes Apocalypse. Oh, it's a playmat. It's a little playmat. This is cool. Okay. Boom. Panda, Master, Master, Archer, and Solo. Okay. Cool. Little player aid as well. And all the rules needed there. And there is the very cool, very satisfying, right? Oh, can y'all hear that? I just love the magnetic box. Moving right along. Hey, and Board Games, thanks for joining us. I've got First in Flight. This was sent from Artana Games, and this is another one I'm dying to play. I wish I had more time. I know y'all feel the same way. You wish you had more time to play games. This one, Ben Rossett and Matthew O'Malley. Those names right there. The Search for Planet X and Search for Lost Species, the geniuses behind those games. So this one, Bond says it's very easy. Just push your luck and keep going. Oh, okay, cool. There it is. Well, I'm excited about it. I played First in Flight, conflicted on. Oh, Imaginary has conflicted feelings. Okay. Well, let's take a quick look. I was interested in this game because it has a solo mode. I've been doing more solo gaming on my channel just because Michelle has not been able to join me recently because she's doing a lot more work and other stuff. So I've been trying to do solos or like Rado style 2-player run-throughs. But Matthew O'Malley and Ben Rossett, I'm a fan of, Search for Planet X. And let's see, this is First in Flight. So literally you are trying to be the first to fly, aka like the Wright brothers. It's funny. I almost said the Everly brothers. Why did I almost say the Everly brothers? Was I listening to them recently? I don't know. So double-sided player board. I'm assuming one is for the solo game. We have all these here. Oh, I've already opened up the cards and stuff. Oh, stickers. Do I need to put stickers on stuff? Okay. Player boards and the cards. So it looks like I just opened up the cards, threw them in here, and didn't even do anything else. So, Imaginary says, I'd like to see how the solo mode works. Okay, cool. I'll have to learn this one. Bonds, I'm not sure how I feel about Push Your Luck and Flying being joined together. Yeah, Bing, right? Could be a little dicey proposition there, right? Okay, so First in Flight. Looking forward to it. I do like the artwork. It's nice and chill. And thanks to Artana for sending that over. 1 to 4 players, 45 to 75 minutes. And moving right along. This one. Hamster Roll! I've already opened this one up, and I've already played this, but it's so cool. I'm so glad this is back. Did I unbox this before? I feel like I have. But, of course, I got baggies, too, so everyone can get their pieces right away. You each have all these pieces. This is the little starter cone. Hamster Roll. Gaviola Airlines, yeah, for First in Flight. You're going to place this here. Then on your turn, you are going to take one of your pieces and you need to place it 1 or 2 past the little marker. So, for instance, I go there. And yes, it will roll. Okay. And then the next player has to do the same thing. Either I think they can do it here or here, and I think it has to be a different piece. Is that right? So we'll do this. And if anything falls out, you take it in here into your hand. Board Game Bard says hamster roll is my dexterity gateway. Oh, nice, so cool. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, so you keep going till if pieces fall out, you take those in your hand. You are trying to get rid of all your pieces first. That's it. I love dexterity games like this. Super easy to get to the table. Table presence, right? 25th Century Games sent me this copy thanks to Chad and the team. This game had been out of print for a while, and Chad, picked up the rights to publish it. So I'm glad. And nice wooden pieces, beautiful. Beachard says, "Ooh, I have this one coming. I think it's with my wine cellar." Oh yeah, man, wine cellar is so good. I love that game. It's like for sale, right? That type of auction game. For sale. Very, very good. So yeah, that is hamster roll. I meant to bring this to my Thanksgiving, my holiday party, family parties, get-togethers this year, and I just forgot about it. We played as we always do. We played a lot of Green Team Wins, and this year the one that we played a lot was Flip 7. Flip 7 is fantastic. Where did I put the top for this box? Oh, here it is. Okay. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. We're just unboxing games, talking about them. Which pieces do you like to get rid of first? Board Game Bard, I haven't played it enough to have a strategy. I feel like the ones I always lead with are like the blue or the red, which I just literally did. And I like to say, I don't know, in my mind, I like to save the little tubes for later. I just feel like they're lighter. But I've won some, I've lost some. I don't really have a strategy for it yet. What about you, Board Game Bard? Let us know. Magic Eric, I had this one, my hamster. Yeah, just folks, don't actually use hamsters on this, please. Let's move on. I got a couple of games left to talk about. This one, Shinjuku. Gary Kakmarsik and Rokakunu Dada, I believe is the artist. This one is from Expert Games. I don't know the status of this. Gary was very kind. I actually met him at Dice Tower West like 2 or 3 years ago. It was a funny story, actually. I had talked about this game on Rado's channel before. We did like a top 10 most anticipated, or just I forgot what it was. Probably most anticipated. And Gary, let me retell the story a little bit. So we did the list, and then a couple months go by, and then we are at Dice Tower West, and I'm actually hanging out with the Rado team. It was like me, Richard, the channel manager, Shay Parker. Who else was there? I think Michelle was there. But we're at Smashburger at the Rio, just having a dinner, like a team dinner, just talking and stuff. And Gary came up to me, very kind, very nice of him. He said, "Hey, I really appreciate you talking about my game." He gave me his business card, exchanged info. I followed up with him, and then this showed up like a year later. So this is his game Shinjuku, and just based on the name and the theme, I was all in on this. This is a train about the train station in Japan, and it is a route building game. And let me just show you the map here. So Michelle and I, when we visited our daughter Lauren was in school in Japan doing her study abroad for like a year. It's back in what year was that? 2016, I think. 2017. So we actually took a bunch of these train routes. Shinjuku, Shibuya, Chiyoda, where did Shinagawa? I don't think it's on here. Lauren was going to school, I think, south of this. But we took this all over Tokyo, right? So, of course, I was like, oh, this is really cool. I want to get this game. And this has been published in Japan, right? So here's a Japanese rule book. And Gary was kind enough to send me a file with the English translation, but this is still like in, I don't think this is our final English translation. It's like the first pass, I believe. And actually there's two of them. He sent me this one here, version 2R10. And then this one was, I don't even know, was this final? I don't think this was final. But anyways, here's the cards. I haven't even opened the cards yet. Your lane routes and building your routes throughout Tokyo, and I need to learn how to play this because they also have Kaiju Meeple. I don't know. Can y'all see that? I mean, you had me at hello with this little Godzilla-like token, right? So let's just take a quick look here. Shinjuku. I think it's like a hour game or so. Tokyo is a city of trains, and Shinjuku is the busiest train station in the world. You manage one of these conglomerates that run the stations, right? And you need to build stores for the customers to visit while also constructing the rail lines to get them there. Every turn, new customers arrive. And if you have a path to the store that sells the goods they want, you can get more, you acquire more money or get more customers. And that's what you want, the most customers to get to your goods. So that's one thing that was really cool. When we were in Japan, we were there. Michelle and I were there for about almost 2 weeks. Lauren had spent a year there. It was really neat to see how the train stations work. Like literally, like some of the bigger stops, the train station. It's almost like going into a mall. Like, okay, here's your, here's the stop for Shinjuku or whatever, and you walk out, and it's literally you just walk into this big mall. There's shops, there's restaurants, and that's like all the different stops. It's really really cool. And it can be a little hectic, but if you've ever been to Japan, you know how like efficient and just everything is run efficiently there. Like all the trains run on time. People get on and off easily. And then you'll find all the things you want: food, entertainment, whatever, in these different malls. It's really neat. Magic Artist says Jay at Cardboard East has a great video on it. Oh, thanks. Yeah, Jay's always ahead of the game when it comes to games from the Asian market. So thanks for the tip. I'm going to definitely check out this video. Sliver, frame drops. Oh, no. Twitch has been so bad recently. I don't know. Sliver says, I'm in. Gimme, gimme, gimme. This would be my first Railroad game. I have a collection of about 250 board games. No way, really? Not a single Railroad one? Oh, well, do you have Ticket to Ride? Does that count? But yeah, this one, I need to get to the table. It's the theme. I'd love to play this with Michelle and Lauren, actually. We used to play Trains, the game from AEG. It's basically Ticket to Ride meets Dominion. It's just like, the cards are almost identical to Dominion, but it's a Ticket to Ride map. And there's a map, in Japan where you're just going from station to station. So there's like Shinjuku and stuff, and we really enjoyed that. But this one is definitely a more complex type of game, whereas Trains itself is just a little more straightforward. No way. Railroad games make me sleep almost as much as baseball. Wow, I'm surprised. But hey, yeah, definitely. This one, yeah, as they said, Jay from Cardboard East. Check it, his YouTube channel. Jay's great. Then here is Shinjuku. Yeah. So, I have to check that out. Okay. One more game, folks. One more game. And this one showed up recently from CGE. It's a big boy. SETI. The Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence. As you can see, this one's still in shrink, so let's unshrink it, shall we? I love the theme for this. I love that movie Contact with Jodie Foster, Matthew McConaughey, based on the Carl Sagan book, Contact, where, Jodie Foster works for SETI, Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence. And spoiler alert, she makes contact. But it's really cool. It's a really interesting movie. It was more of a thinky science fiction movie, I would say. I really enjoyed it, and it's an older movie, I think from the 90s, but really well done. But so this is the game of Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, and I have heard a lot of good things about this. Has anyone played this this game so far? Roll for Crit. Hey, Roll for Crit. Thanks for joining us. Wait, was that Roll for Crit? I thought I saw Roll for Crit say something. Maybe it wasn't Roll for Crit. Bond says, SETI jealous. Yeah. Oh, you love this game. Oh, can you teach it to me? Seems like a lot of stuff. So here's all the opponents, cards. Designer came out of nowhere last year. Yeah, I don't know. What is the designer's name? Forgot to shout him out. Tomas Holek. Yeah. So yeah, bunch of stuff to punch out. And you have that. This is a rotating thing, right? The rotating solar system or whatever. Amy Truman says Jodie Foster's an extraterrestrial being. Bond says there's so much to learn. I've only played it once and would need to relearn to teach it. Ah, got it. Yeah. Yeah, it is a big one. It's a big boy. Welcome to Coordinate's family. That is an ad. What is all this? Oh, the different factions or whatever, or different type of aliens you may be reaching out to. Okay. Even more. Oh yeah, a lot of text. There's room for a crit. I'm excited for promo aliens. Oh, there's gonna be promo aliens. I'm assuming these are player aids. Yes. I love player aids. I love a good player aid, I should say. Instruction manual. Pretty hefty. It's an odd size. I'm not a fan of the size of the rulebook. It's a silly thing to do. So this is like a Lost Ruins of Arnak sized box, probably a little smaller, but I guess it's okay. It's nicely illustrated. I do appreciate the bigger text. Again, my eyes ain't getting any younger, so big text. But I don't know. I feel like it's a funky size for a rulebook. Like if they just make it standard size, like I'd be fine with that. But yeah, you got your game overview, a 5-round game, and here's your setup. Well done. All the components, well done. SETI is a game of exploration and ultimately discovery. You know alien life is out there. You just need to find it. Through judicious use of limited resources, you will launch probes, explore planets, listen to stars, and advance the science of exobiology. Each player controls a space exploration agency, which will rely on real-world technology and techniques to unravel some of humanity's greatest mysteries. Paul says, once you use the book, it's actually a pretty amazing rulebook. Okay, cool. Good to hear. Yeah, I don't know. I find this size of rulebook a little off-putting, to be honest with you. But I mean, at least it seems like it's well organized. You know, play a card, analyze data. These are all the different actions you can do. Land, orbit a planet. Very cool. Launch a probe. Yeah, very sciencey, right? I think that's why I like these type of, like Search for Planet X we were talking about earlier. They make me feel smart. Like I'm not a scientist. I'm not a rocket scientist, but when I play, I feel like I am. Player aid is one of the best ever. Okay, I love you. You had me right there, Paul. You had me right there. If that's, yeah, I'm all about it. Player aids. So there's the instruction manual. This is more stuff to punch out here. More punch out. Wow, there's a lot. There's a lot of cardboard in this box, folks. Ooh, I'm getting excited to play this. Bonds, we need to play this. Yeah, look at this. Oh my goodness. This one's very punched here. I'm gonna do some punching after we're done streaming today, folks. This is great. Roll for a Crit says there's a lot going on in the game, but the aids do help a lot. That's good to hear. That warms my heart right there. Last year it came out with SETI, Tea Garden, and Galileo Galileo. Oh man, wow, really? Tomas did all those? Wow, he's on a hot streak for sure. Roll for Crit says, I don't think they've said anything about promo aliens, but it seems like a slam dunk. Okay. Not as many combos can fit in the box and can do a crossover with Galaxy Trucker, Space Alert, and more. Oh, nice. Anne says, I have the cutest story of my nephew yesterday. I brought over spots for him to play. He's almost 5, has been gaming a couple of years with us now. I taught him the game, and we played. Nice. I love that. There's a lot going on in the game, but okay, aids do help out. Okay, let's play. We'll be the struggle bus trying to figure out. Yeah, definitely the struggle bus. Abby True says, yes for standard size. As someone who could never remember rules and constantly refer, I sometimes copy and laminate rulebooks. That's great, yeah. I know I have some rulebooks I need to laminate. Currently reading English Kaiju rules to Shinjuku. Nice. Slivers. I love that. That's great. See, this is part of the reason why I wanted to do this, is y'all getting excited about these games, make me excited to play these games, and I'm like, I need to get this off my shelf of shame. Like, I'm already thinking, okay, Bonds, we need to find a time to play SETI. What was the other one? Oh, Shinjuku, because Slivers is literally reading the rules right now. Now, again, Michelle's schedule has been super busy these days. She does hula. She dances hula, so she's been really into it. They got a really cool local hula instructor, and this group that they meet a couple times a week, and it's great. They had their first like big show last December. It was wonderful. So she spent a lot of time with that outside of work. So that's been her new go-to. So solo games for me are the way to go these days, or when I can get friends to join me. But it's tough, schedules and everything, life, But soon, I really want to play City. This looks freaking cool. Definitely my type of theme, right? Here. All right. So shout out to CGE. Thank you for sending me Seti. Oh, I guess I should have been showing you what I was doing. Okay. Darn you, scheduling. Nice. Oh, okay. Let's see. Comments. Catching up. Bing says, looks like he's coming out with a game called Pondscape this year about a frog pond. Oh. And says, continuing Anne's story, his 5-year-old nephew, right? Is that? Yeah, 5-year-old nephew says, hey, bud, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate that. Anne's story ends with, where was that? 5-year-old, He then took the rule book and taught my dad how to play spots. I love that. That's great. When you can, I love younger gamers like that, right? Able to teach games already. Awesome. Cool. Hey, Linnaeus is in the house. Hi, Linnea. Good to see you here. Yeah, we're just doing some pickups and deliveries. That's where I am just showing off games that I got recently. Either bought them, traded for them, were gifted, or were sent by publishers. So, yeah, it's been a lot of fun. What was I doing here? I was going to this page here. Sorry, folks. Give me 1 second here as I go over here to the Stream Manager. Make sure we're good. Drop in frames earlier and see. I mean, it looks like it's okay now, but. Anyways, I want to shout out, thank you, Imagine Eric and Linnea for resubscribing. Y'all have been, great supporters of the channel. I really appreciate you. Hey, why don't we do this? Why don't we give away games? B. Travis has been kind enough to donate a bunch of digital codes for Steam games. So we're going to give away some right now. Let me get that lined up for y'all. We're going to do duck races. So the first we're going to do is, this is open to everyone. It's digital, so I'm just gonna send you a digital code. You'll have to whisper me, and I'll give you the digital code. So, for the first one here, I need to open up. Man, I always forget about this. I have to open up. What is that program called? Nightbot. Nightbot, where are you at? There you go, Nightbot. Giveaways, and then the giveaway is going to be a keyword, and the keyword is open to everyone. What did we say? Oh, okay. We were just talking about Shinjuku, the train game. The secret word to enter for Splendor. 1 digital code for Splendor. The word is train. TRAIN. Enter that now if you'd like to be entered to the contest. And if you just want to participate in the duck race, that's cool. Just put train and then put like an asterisk or something. And yeah, otherwise you're entered into the giveaway. And let me get that screen ready. We'll go to the duck screen. Or yeah, ducks. There's the ducks. Names. Oh, it's a 2-minute race. 2 minutes. Set. Oh no. I need to go back over here. Edit list. Okay, take out the fake people. And then we'll put the real people in just a minute. So everyone that types in train, you'll be entered to win. Now this is only in Twitch chat. I don't know how to, I don't know if I'm able to do it in YouTube as well. So just for now, I mean, I could manually do it, but I don't want to do that. That's too hard. Too much of a pain. So, okay. I got a bunch of you in already. This is great. So this is for Splendor, the digital game. Compliments of B. Travis, folks. B. Travis. Question. What was that? Big said, question, if you put more than 1 asterisk, does it count as delts? Don't make my brain explode, Bing. It's too early. Paul, thanks for coming on over to Twitch. I appreciate that. So we've got a copy of Splendor. And also, folks, right after this, I'm going to give away another game thanks to B. Travis, we're going to give away Mystic Veil. Okay, Mystic Veil's coming up. These are digital codes for Steam. All right, I'll give you one more minute here. Get the trash ready. By the way, I don't know if I did this. Where are my commands? Commands. Merch. Linktree. Okay. Cool. Just checking something. All right. Cool. Yeah. Shout out to B. Travis, folks. Very, very generous. All right. Here we go. I'm going to grab names over here. And hopefully this works. Y'all know how funky this is with I have to manually do this here and then add them. Okay, AB Trube is just duck racing for funsies. Anyone else for funsies? Let me see. It was AB Trube. Okay, everyone else is Bing is for funsies as well, and Linnaeus as well. Oh, unroll for crit. Okay, wow. See, I totally missed these. So Linnaeus. Okay, so folks, you got a good shot at winning. Splendor. Linnaeus is Funsy. Okay. What was the other one? A roll for crit fun. Roll for crit is fun. Jowser's in. Kung Fu Hippie's in. AB True. Linnaeus. Okay. Okay, I think I got this right. You all have to correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going to put the names in there. So we have Paul, Corthane, Kung Fu Hippie, Jowser, Bonds, Bing, and the Magic Eric are in it to win it. And then AB Trube, Linnea, and Roll for Crit are in it to just for the duck race. Is that cool? This is for Splendor. Let me know if this looks good. AB True says, played Mystic Veil a bunch on Steam, but was so bad I got discouraged. Oh no. Gotta keep practicing, friend. Okay, I think we're good. You can put me in to just play. I'm not in it to win, just for fun. Okay, folks. All right, Bing is in it for funsies. Paul, you're just in it. You can put me in to just play. Okay. So it looks like just like, folks, you got like a really good shot at winning. All right, here we go. 2 minutes. Get ready and duck race. Oh wait, I should press the start button first and then duck race. Okay, here we go. Oops. Ah, what is this? It's in my way. I can't see. Okay. Duck race. Ready, set, go. All right. So as long as you don't have an asterisk, you're in it to win it, friends. Good luck to everybody. Roll for crit. You have the grandma duck, it looks like. Bing is a middle-aged business person duck. AB True's got the stripes. So does Corthane, the pink stripes. Paul, you've got a bearded, glasses, cigar-smoking duck with a bow tie. Magic Eric's got the panda duck. Bonds, you have the classic duck or the naked duck. Jowser's got some squiggly lines, it looks like. Kung Fu Hippie, you've got the unfortunate looking duck. Linnaeus got, are those little hearts or the spots? I think those are the spots. Spotted duck. Okay, we're about halfway through the race, a minute going by. Bing's in the early lead. Oh, Roll for Crit's just taking the lead. Here comes Corthane, the pink striped duck. AB Troops falling behind. So don't forget, whoever is the first duck across the line without an asterisk will win a Splendor Steam code. Okay, and then we're going to run it back for the Mystic Veil. Okay. The banana outfit duck. Paul says, this is literally the first time watching a duck race. Hey, thanks, Paul. Yeah, we have fun with this one. 35 seconds. I figure it's a little more fun than just doing like a spinning wheel, Wheel of Fortune to grab names. So yeah, totally random, but it's a nice little touch, I think. Make duck racing great again. Okay, Paul's leading the way with that cigar. That might be the secret to winning this race, folks. Smoke cigars. Got 15 seconds. Bonds has got the OG duck. Oh, Bonds is off the screen now. Okay, here we go. 10 seconds. There's always a big comeback. So here we go, folks. Here come all the ducks. Paul is falling behind. Here comes Corthane. Corthane with a massive push. Here comes Corthane. Ekes out the win. Corthane is the winner. Corthane, please whisper me right now and I will return your whisper with a code, and I'm gonna write it down here. Corthane 1 Splendor. Congrats, Corthane. Splendor. And shout out again to beat Travis. So let's take a look at the final results of the game, or race. Corthane follows by Linnaeus, AB Trube, Paul, Jowser, Kung Fu Hippie, Imaginaric, Bing, Roll for Crit Live, and Bonzinator. All right. That Pink Duck was, that James Pink Duck had it going on there at the last couple of seconds. Let's do another one, folks. I'm going to do this. Let me go here. Race again. Oh, no. No, I don't want to do that. I need to enter names again. Oh, okay, cool. So you all are entered automatically. I'm going to say it right now. Automatically to Mystic Vale. Okay. Now, if you are just joining us right now, if you're late to the game, type in the word train, TRAIN, and we'll enter you in here. Now, those of you who just playing this race, if you want to enter for Mystic Vale, let's say you just did funsies for Splendor. If you'd like to join for Mystic Vale, just let me know. Okay. Cool. Board Game Bard is in. Cool. Thank you, Board Game Bard. Beyond Dead is in the house. Hey, Beyond Dead. I'm going to type these in as we go. Beyond Dead. Board Game Bard. If you don't see your name, let me know, folks. So I can add that in real quick here. Magic Eric is in. Bonds is in. To live and die in LA. Hi, to live and dice in LA. I always, whenever I see that, I think of the song, the Tupac song. It always goes off in my head. So thank you. That makes my day. All right, cool. We got more folks in for this one. Mystic Vale. Corthane says add an asterisk since oh, thank you, Corthane. Very nice of you. So Corthane's going to add the asterisk, so they're not in because they just won Splendor. Cool. I got you, Corthane. Thank you. Okay, so I think let me know if you want to play, but you're not in here. I'll get your name on there, folks. Evie is sitting in the computer chair and will be removed. Oh, cool. All right, Evie, we're gonna pick you a good duck. We'll get you a good duck, Evie. All right, folks. So Omega Ridley hitting in the fields. Bonds hit by that red shell at the last. Oh no. Appreciate you, Corthane. Okay, so we've got 14 ducks racing this game. And, Paul, Mystic Vale, the Steam Edition is fantastic. Fantastic. James, the asterisk means those ducks are just in it for fun. They're not, if they win, they will not win the prize, which is a Steam code donated by B. Travis for Mystic Vale. So if whoever's the first duck across the line without an asterisk will take home or will win the Mystic Vale digital code. Okay, cool. Can you add an asterisk? Oh, yeah, no problem, James. Thanks for letting me know. So James is just in it for funsies, folks. All right, cool. All right, we got everyone in here. We are set for the race. All right, everybody, get ready. Oh, what was it? Sorry. I just saw, Paul says, take mine off for sure. Okay. So, Paul, that means you would like to win Mystic Vale, correct? Where's Paul's name? There it is. Just to verify. Take it off the asterisk. Yeah, crowded field this time. B. Travis says, Mystic Vale is one of those games where I like the digital version better. Yep, sleeving and unsleeving cards is too much. I agree, B. Travis. I love this game because, yeah, you don't have to sleeve, unsleeve. The setup is, you're literally just press a button, you're ready to go. Okay, so everyone's in. Paul, I've got you in to win. If that's incorrect, we can fix it later. Let's get ready to rumble. Get ready to race. 2-minute race. Good luck, everybody. This is for Mystic Vale, and go! All right, Beyond Dead, early lead. Looks like Beyond Dead is a naked duck, a classic duck. Roll for Crit Live is also... Oh, we got a bunch of naked ducks today, folks. And we call them the classic ducks. Roll for Crit, Beyond Dead. Looks like Paul this time has got the suit and glasses. AB Trube, is that the parrot duck? I forget. James from NYC's got the pink hearts, appropriate for the recent Palantine game. Okay, Kung Fu Hippie, I'm gonna root for you because you got the backwards baseball cap. And in my mind, that's a Dodgers cap. Let's see. Bonds is once again a naked / classic duck in the back there. Linnaeus Cabal. Wow, there's a lot of classic ducks. Okay, to live in nice in LA. Evie, there's your duck. The one with strawberry. Strawberry on the head. We're rooting for strawberry head. Corthane's got the wavy stripes again. It looks like Board Game Bard has got the... Is that like a big black hat? Like the Russian dancer hat? I don't know. Nice. Go, strawberry duck. Okay, AB Troop, that does look like a parrot duck to me. Magic Eric. Roll for Crit Lives falling behind. Yeah, there's Board Game Bard. What is Board Game Bard, folks? Is that like one of those Russian dancer type things? I don't know. Linnaeus, without any clothes, is in the lead. The classic duck in the lead. Well, we got a lot of classic ducks here, folks. All right, who's going to win it? We got about 18 seconds left. Beyond Dead. Oh, Russian nesting doll. Thank you, Board Game Bard. Yes. Linnaeus with a big lead, but we know how that goes down, folks. Oh, there's Jowser. Jowser's a straight strawberry. Like a full strawberry duck. Okay, here's the final seconds. Oh my gosh, roll for crit. Oh, roll for crit wins. And who is second? So roll for crit has won, but because of the asterisk, it's going to be the first duck without an asterisk will take the prize. And the winner is Jowser. Yay, Jowser. First place, roll for crit live with the asterisk. But Jowser, please whisper me here on Twitch, and I will get you the code for Mystic Veil. Congratulations, Jowser. I'm going to write it down, Mystic Veil. And the rest of the field, AB Trube in the show, or the third place, Magic Eric, fourth. Followed by Evie to Live in Dice and Delay. James, Corthane, Paul is 8th place. 9th is Beyond Dead. There's Bonds at 10. Linnaeus at 11. 12 is Board Game Bard. And 13 is Bing. And Kung Fu Hippie, this time, finished 14th. Okay, friends. That is going to be it. Yes, AB True got the bronze medal again. Roll for credit, all part of the plan. Jowser, no, not normally up this time. Okay, well, thanks for joining us, Jowser. Be sure to whisper me, and I'll get you the code. Shout out, folks, everyone. Shout out B. Travis for donating the Steam codes. We got plenty more. We're going to give away games next week as well, and maybe the week after. Or do I just give them all away at once? I don't know. I like spreading them out so everyone, has a fair shot. But yeah. James says I was paddling as fast as I could. Nice. Again, thank you, B. Travis, for that. And let me see, what time is it? We got a few more minutes left. Actually, we got a half an hour left. I was going to wrap it up early, but I don't know. Do I want to wrap up early I don't know if I want to wrap up just yet. Yeah, because there was something I wanted to do. What was it? What was I going to do? Oh, I got it. Okay, let me go over here to this page. I do want to thank Paul for following. Appreciate that. Shout out to BGG for hosting. Folks, back in the day, when I was doing Words on Wednesday, do y'all remember that? I would do word games every Wednesday or so, and I haven't done that in a while. But what I want to do is this year for Christmas, Lauren, my stepdaughter, gifted me this is one of the things on my Christmas wish list, was a digital subscription, a subscription to the digital New York Times games page. So every day, whoops, that's not it. There it is. Every day I go here and play a bunch of the games on New York Times. So I already did the mini this morning. Yeah, so I've already solved that. I'm not going to spoil it. If you haven't done it, I don't know if y'all do this. But I'm going to do... Did I do Wordle? I have not done Wordle. So let's do Wordle today. James says, I've played Spelling Bee every day since the pandemic. Also love Strands. Oh, nice. I just got into... I like spelling. I love Spelling Bee. I just got into... Not Strands. What is it? Connections. This one. Oh, okay. Linnaeus got it back out. I haven't done these. Okay, yeah. So, spoiler alert, folks. I've already done Mini. I started Spelling Bee. I've not done Wordle. So, yeah, this will close out the stream, Linnaeus. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, we're going to do Wordle next. So, if you haven't done Wordle, folks, now's the time. I'm just going to play a couple of games. It won't be very long, and we'll close out the stream. So, feel free to leave now. Just fair warning. Here it is, Wordle. I have an 18 streak. I'm not as good as I was during the pandemic, where I will make sure I do stuff every day. I just forget. Thank you, Linnea. Yes, much love to you, my friend. Um, James says, if I don't get genius in the spelling bee, it's not a success. James, I've only gotten genius once. I like to think I'm a great speller, or I know I have a good vocabulary, but I've only done genius once. I try to get into amazing, and then, yeah, I just sort of give up. Okay. Magic Eric. Stop doing these during the past year's presidential campaign coverage. Yeah, I get it. Okay. We're doing today's Wordle. Please log off if you haven't already. Okay. Now, I just for me, oh, James, I like that. First one's going to be a ducky in honor of our ducks. Yeah, I know. Do you all have strategies? I don't do strategy like for Wordle. My thing is I always try to do a different starting word. I know a lot of people start with audio or whatever. I'm just like, I do whatever. Okay. So ducky was not it. Let me see. Let's try to do strap. Okay, we got a TR and an A. TR and A. Roll for crit. Roast was my go-to when I play. Yeah, I know I did roast for a little while. But now, I mean, maybe it's roast right now. R-O, maybe. Oh, no S. So we have A-R-T somewhere in this Wordle. Okay. Let's see. Now, I'm not going to look at your... y'all help me out with that first one. I'm going to see what I do here. And y'all keep track of what you're doing. Let's see. No, roast won't fit. R-A-T. How about W-R-A-T-H? Wrath. I think it's wrath. It is not wrath. Okay, well, we know the R and the A are correct. Would it be train? I feel like that's... I always think, like, isn't it, like, too easy if it's train? Right? I'll put train. Oh, okay. So it's not train. It is T-R-A-I, trail. Bum, ba da da. Great. How'd everyone do? Bing starts with stare. Trait. Train is a good one. Graft. Ooh, Jowser. That graph. Very nice. So there we did. We did it in... should we share? I don't want to share that. We did it in 5. I won't share. But there it is. So spoiler, we just spoiled the Wordle for you. Next, I'm going to spoil Spelling Bee. Okay, so Spelling Bee, folks, I'm going to spoil it. Oh, yeah, I started this morning. I found 7 words. Y'all play along with me. So the 7 words I found were Chad, Chard, Darn, Drain, Hard, Nada, and Raid. I meant good. Who is it? James. James is a genius. So we got a little ways to go to genius. Genius is 115. We're at 15. We need 100 more points. What the heck? Okay, this was a hard one. I felt like I was having trouble with this one this morning. Okay, so let's see what else we can get. Let me know if y'all come up with anything. We'll finish this one together. And oh no, it's got to be 4 letters or more. Sorry, forgot about that. Card. Whoops. Let's see. Anyone? Arid, thank you. Well done, James. Yeah, see, James is a genius. Well, we're at good right now. Acid. Whoops. Acid. Oh, Bing, have you played Immaculate Grid or Pickle from MLB? No, I haven't. I think I played Immaculate Grid, but not Pickle. Oh, let me find these. Hold on a second. Immaculate Grid. Remind me to play tomorrow. What is that? How to play. You have 9 guesses. Fill out the grid. Select a player for each. Oh, okay. Have I played this? 100 RBI. Oh, wow. 9 guesses left. So what do I do? I just press this? Oh, okay. Hey, I'm gonna go. I'll get back to that later. Okay, but thank you for that thing. Okay, so Mac Grid, and what was the other one? I could have sworn I played. Yeah, oh, Pickle. MLB Pickle. I guess today's with 9. Oh, interesting. Green in any color indicates a match. Indicates the player plays an other. Okay, I'm gonna go back to that offline. But thank you. Okay, James Daka. Nice. Arid Cairn from. Oops. Oh, it needs a D. Acidic. Oh, James, thanks. No, thanks for the help. We're at solid. Okay, anyone else? Let me go here. Did I get drain? I did. Okay, cool. So anyways, spelling bee, folks, you're just trying to spell as many words as you can using that middle letter. One thing that when I first started playing this, I didn't realize, it just, I don't know, it dawned on me just because I didn't really read the rules, was that you can use the letters more than once, right? So, you know, as you can see, we did, what was it? I don't know, like you could have like words that have 2 D's, 2 N's, 2 I's, just as long as you have that, like James just said, radar, just like that. There's 2 R's in that. You can totally reuse letters like that. Chard we already had, I think. Yep, Chard was in there. Corthane, Rancid, very nice. Very nice. So now we're at, we are literally at nice now. Okay. We did card. Yeah. Oh, Nadir. Let's see, sort 46 points. And it gives you the ranking. Like 46 is nice. And then we have great, amazing, and genius. And James is a genius. He was saying he always gets genius. I'm usually around great or amazing, and then I've only done genius once. Corthane chain. Now, Corthane chain will not work because you need a D. You always have to have the middle letter in there at least once. Hind. Rind. Okay. We got 18 words now. Not bad. Gotcha. No worries, Corthane. No worries. It took me a while to really, you know, figure out what the heck I was doing in this game. Did we get raid already? We did. Darn. Okay. Dinar. Nice one, B. Travis. Oh, Jowsers. What's up? Arachnid. Boom. Panagram. Panagram's when you use all the letters. Well done. Hey, that shout out to Jowser for that one. James got Candid as well. Very nice. Hey, we're at great now, folks. We are great. We are great today. And we're well done with the Arachnid. So was that the, yeah, that was the panagram. They have at least one panagram, right, per clue. And I think they've had some that have multiple panagrams. Yeah, shout out to Jowser for the Arachnid. Okay. All right. You know what? I'm going to move quickly. That was hard to find. Yeah, you did it. Well done. All right. So that's, so far, I showed you the mini. That's just a mini crossword. It usually, you know, let me get off that page. I don't want to spoil it for anyone. The mini is just a really small crossword. It usually takes like a minute to do. New York Times crossword, pretty standard crossword, as you can see here. I won't do that because it takes a little while. We did Wordle. We did Spelling Bee. The one I want to do is Connections. I really enjoy Connections. I don't do strands, letterbox tiles, or Sudoku. But let's do Connections and we'll wrap it up. So connections, again, this is your fair warning. I'm going to spoil today's answer. I've got a 4-day streak going. I'm going to play. What you're trying to do is create 4 groups of 4. Using these words, you can shuffle them around, and you're going to select 4 that you think, for whatever reason, have some kind of connection to each other. Okay? And they can be pretty wacky. They can be pretty straightforward. It's interesting. It's a really interesting game. So let's see. What do we have here? We have break, spare, double, weave, sword, rest, snake, wind, cat, gold, vacation, turkey, blow, strike, curve, and leave. Okay. So let's see. We take a break. We take a vacation. We take a rest. Or we take a leave of absence, right? So these are all, and you'll see, like they have like the little categories. So I'm gonna say these are like, taking time off or something. Time off. Okay. So now we have to do these 4. So, and of course you can miss 4 of them before the game is over. Let's see. Cat, double, turkey. Okay, I think a strike, a spare, a turkey, and a double are all bowling terms, right? Isn't like strike, spare, turkey is like 3 strikes in a row, right? And doubles 2 strikes in a row? Okay, I'm going to go with that. Bowling terms. Bowling results. Okay, cool. So now we're down to cat, blow, gold, wind, sword, curve, snake, weave. I'm going to go snake, weave, curve. Nope, that's only 3. I was thinking like a winding road. Sword, gold, blow, cat, wind. I like to shuffle them around sometimes, and then like you can select things, deselect before you hit submit. Is this wind or wind? I don't know. Blow, snake, cat, gold, sword, curve, shuffle. I'm not looking at your answers, suggestions just yet, chat. I want to see if I can do this by myself. Curve, blow, gold. Huh. Weave, curve, wind. I don't know why I keep coming back to those. Let me shuffle up a little bit. Snake. I will do that. Sort of snake, weave, wind, and curve. Like windy road, you're snaking through something, you're weaving, curving. Let's try that. Following a meandering course. Okay. So obviously that leaves with this. Cat, blow, sword, gold. I have no idea. Why would these go together? Sword, gold, blow, cat. What are the connections here, folks? Cat, blow, sword, gold. Okay. I'm gonna look at chat now. Let's see. Snake. Okay. Wind, not breeze. Wind is in coil. Nice, Bing. Thanks, Jowser. Fish. Oh, hey, I like that. Nice. James. Right on. Was that James? Yeah, fish. So, catfish, blowfish, swordfish, and goldfish. All right, submit it. Yay! GG, chat. GG. Well done. Okay, I'm going to share my results. We're going to share this to, what is it? Blue Sky. If you're on Blue Sky, follow me there at ruel.gaviola. I'm going to put this here on Blue Sky. Boom, there we are. I'll post that after we go offline. I'll make a little post. But friends, that's going to be it for this edition of Pickups and Deliveries. I want to thank you all for joining me today. Congrats to the winners, Corthane and Jowser. Don't forget to wish for me for Mystic Veil for Jowser and Splendor for Corthane. Shout out to B. Travis for sharing all these great codes for Steam. Really appreciate it. Thanks BGG for hosting. Thank you AG Fox and Magic Eric with the help for the name of the show. I really appreciate that. And what else I got to do? I'm looking at my notes here. Good Morning Society. You'll see me there this Wednesday. Becca's on the road. So Christina Ha, again, from Golding Ally, she's going to join me. This time, though, got a special treat. We're going to be streaming for the new studio. So we'll be in. Last week we had to stream. I streamed from here. We did it virtually, which is fun. But this coming Wednesday, Christina and I are going to be in studio. Super excited about that. So join us there. Thank you, B. Travis. Thank you, James. Thank you, Corthane. Thank you, Jowser. Everyone that's here. Magic Eric, AG Fox. Again, B. Travis. Folks, you're wonderful. Thank you. Have a wonderful week. Have a great week. Play lots of games. And be sure, one last time, join our Discord. Let's hang out there. We talk about all the games that we play throughout every day over there. And we play a lot of games on BG as well. I'm going to send you all on your merry way. Let me find someone to raid. Bonds, you're not streaming right now, are you? I don't think Bonds is. Let's see. Is Bonds streaming? No, Bonds is not. Okay. Who can we stream? Who can we stream now? Oh, Amanda McKnight is streaming. Oh, she's playing some, let's see, Marvel Monday. Marvel Rivals. All right. We got to raid Amanda. We love Amanda. Please let her know we're hanging out today, folks. She's playing Marvel Rivals right now. And, yeah, I think that's going to do it. I don't know what button I just pressed. Oh, I just pressed the Prime button. We're going to go raid Amanda right now, folks. Thank you again. And be kind to yourself, be kind to your friends, and be kind to others. And we'll see you later on Wednesday at Good Morning Society. All right. Bye, friends.